Hey everyone, and welcome to my Alien Isolation walkthrough on Nightmare difficulty. Thank you so much for joining me today. So this is going to be a very special moment for me, simply because it's going to be my first walkthrough ever. I always wanted to do a walkthrough on this game on the hardest difficulties, and I always wanted to do walkthroughs in general. I always wanted to do them on the hardest difficulty because I just find that enjoyable and I don't know, just fun to watch, even though it can be kind of stressful for me sometimes. But I like the difficulty of this game. I feel like Nightmare is the really only way to play this amazing game. But that's just my opinion. Um, but because it's my first walkthrough, don't let that drive you away because I do have some amazing strategies for you guys in this amazing adventure we're gonna have. So let's start it up. First thing we're gonna do is go to the settings to just change a couple of things. Settings. So this walkthrough doesn't become impossible to make, I'm gonna have this turned off. If you don't know what this does, if you have like a mic plugged in, I believe, and the alien is like almost right next to you, and you like make a noise, you're basically dead. So to make this walkthrough possible, I have to have that turned off, but it's kind of fun when I have noise detection on when I'm playing by myself. Audio, and my brightness is not all the way up, so because it's like that. I don't want to blind people. Turn that off. Turn that off. Nightmare. If you care about that stuff, getting a trophy, you can still get it in hard. Or if you want the ultimate satisfaction, get it in Nightmare. So yeah. Without further ado, let's do this. I won't be talking during any of the great cutscenes this game has to offer, so you can enjoy them to their fullest. Okay?
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anesidora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Sleeping Beauty has woken up, and we are almost on Sebastopol Station. We are almost there for our great adventure we're gonna have. So first thing you're gonna probably notice in Nightmare is when you loot these, yeah, that's what you're gonna see. When you loot something, it's gonna say empty, 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 empty. You're gonna be seeing that a lot. So just try to loot as much as you can, because in the beginning there's quite a few stuff you can get dressed, can go on amazing events without some proper clothing. Just try to loot what you can, take a shower if you want, do what you need. Go on the computer, delete your search history, watch something if you want, watch anything, and I mean anything. So Nightmare is a lot different. The alien is just simply more aggressive. He's always gonna pop out a lot. There's sections where he's not really supposed to pop out unless you specifically make him come out by making noise. The alien's of course gonna adapt faster. He's gonna not give you a second chance.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
So the second chance is basically like, I think if the alien is like right next to you and like flamethrower him, so instead of him running away, he will run towards you and he will knock you down on the floor on the other difficulties, but in Nightmare he will just kill you because he is a badass.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good, and I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Yes, we have seen him.
All personnel to the bridge. Approaching Sebastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
And before we reach the very upcoming ending of this mission, you won't have any HUD. Well, that's actually the first thing you're gonna notice when you play this difficulty. You won't have any HUD, so you won't see your ammo, you won't see your health, you won't see how much battery you have in your flashlight. The humans are of course gonna deal more damage, and I believe they're gonna be able to aim better. From all the times I played Nightmare, I feel like humans actually have this like aimbot on Nightmare. It's kind of crazy. And the androids are of course going to be more deadlier. And I will say the rest in the next mission.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
So that's gonna be it for mission 1. Very calm mission, like how it is in games. Don't really get much action. In the first mission, also in the second mission, I'm so happy that you were able to join me today, guys. I can't wait to see you guys in the next mission. And the next mission, there's gonna be 19 videos in total, which is 19 missions. So I can't wait to do all of them. And I am so happy I started this awesome journey and my first walkthrough of this amazing game. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in the next mission.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor.